Welcome to Save a Dad Update 2, which is about potential and promise. Firstly, a huge thanks to everybody who supported this project so far, this mission, this challenge I've got. And we've raised nearly £30,000 as I'm recording this now, which in just over a week and a half is amazing. I'm currently on 2 rest days, which means that I don't need to go back to the clinic until Sunday. And to be honest, I've really needed a rest. So just to give you a quick update on the treatment that I've had so far, I've done a week and there is promise and potential, as I said before. The immune panel is better than expected. So if you go to your local doctors, they will do a blood panel, but this is an immune panel looking at all the different the army within each and every one of our immune systems. So there's lots of different branches and sections and divisions, and so we're looking at all of those markers, of which there's over about 75. And what I was worried about is that my starting position would be a lot worse than what it actually is. So we got the result earlier this week and it's a lot better than I'd expected. So one of the key metrics that we measure is the number of SAS members we have of our natural killer cell team, and also their function, like how effective are they. And when I first came here in 2017, my natural killer cell function was 0, and after 4 rounds of treatment of 6 weeks each, we got it to 9.8%. So I was going to come back here and think it was going to be worse, but in fact it's better. It's in the normal range. However, it's in the low of normal range. So when we're looking at labs and we're looking at optimizing our health, we're looking to be in the optimal range, not the normal range, because normal range is the average of the population in the local town or city, generally on lab reports. So my army is functioning well, but the number of soldiers I have is lower than we want. So my natural killer cell count is 92 based on the sample, and we need to get it into the range of 293, which is the top of the range. So we're right just below the normal range, and we need to get it into that upper range. Now there are lots of different divisions of the army, and of the 75 markers, we looked at a few in isolation. On Monday, I'm going to be recording a podcast or a video with Dr. Maharaj, where we'll be using my case to try and explain his unique approach to medicine and aging. The other potential is that I've been introduced to a treatment that could completely change the game. Now it's pioneering. I only had my first consultation last night. I've done a lot of research so far and it looks really promising and very exciting. And if I decided it was a yes, I would have to travel there next Saturday, which is the day I was planning on coming home, and I'd have to delay my appointment at the Christie by a week. So I've really just got to think into this over the next few days and then have a follow-up consultation and then work out what the best next step would be. So in all honesty, I feel emotionally tired. I'm asking a lot of myself, a lot of my resilience, a lot of my capacity to make the right decisions at a very sensitive and critical time. And I'm just acknowledging that I'm feeling the pressure, and all of this is in a bid to stay alive. Of course, I'll update you next week with my decisions and my progress. Now, with the GoFundMe and where we are with it now, I want to share with you that I made a mistake when I first set it up. So I was sent a quote at the end of July, and I built the campaign based off that quote. And once it had been launched and we were off for at least 4 or 5 days and it was really gaining momentum, the day before I left to go to America, I got a revised quote because I confirmed when I was coming and when I was planning on leaving. And it transpires that I thought the original quote was for 2 weeks, but it transpires that they'd quoted for 4 weeks. The good news is that I've reduced the GoFundMe campaign because we don't need to raise as much. What that means is we're now 65% of the way there, which is amazing. And please note that should I feel that the best decision is to try and make this extra week's worth of treatment possible, then I will make an adjustment to the GoFundMe campaign at that point. Why didn't I change it earlier, 3 or 4 days ago? And the reason was because a lot of my energy this week has been exploring this new treatment path. And it was only yesterday that I managed to have the consultation. So I just wanted to be 100% transparent with that. I'm not sure on the costs. And based on my consultation last night, it looks like there'll be a different program to the initial quote I've been sent. I'm going to make that adjustment if I think and had time to process it and look at and understand it and speak to my team, my family, and work out the best next steps. Please keep believing. The support, every bit of support, whether it's a love, a like, a share, a message, a WhatsApp message, means the world to me, because I am lonely and I miss my family, and this is not easy. As I said before, I feel pretty frazzled. I miss my girls, and there's times when I really am very lonely. So let's keep the faith, let's keep going, keep the spirits high. And as one of my best friends says, let's keep playing to win. Stay in the energy of playing to win, not playing hard, not to lose. So with all my love and gratitude and appreciation, I'm signing out of Update 2. Lots of love, Mark.